Hey guys, something else many of you guys have asked about is some type of tool that will allow for video conferencing with your students. So Teams is going to be something really good for that. Y'all already have your classes set up in here. I know they're very weird. Again, if you wanted to join if you wanted to create a team, that's something you could certainly do. It's pretty easy. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you this very quickly. So I've got just a generic Teams here with my Glad Tech crew. So when you want to create a conference, you've got a couple options. So you want to make sure that you are in your team that you're going to have the conference with, and then you go to posts. So from there, you've got, it's really teeny tiny. There's a little camera dooter-datter, and you're just going to click Meet Now. So this gives you a couple options. So I can either schedule a meeting. Sorry, my hair is like doing some funky stuff. I can either schedule a meeting or I can meet then. So we're going to schedule a meeting just so you guys know what that looks like, because that's probably what y'all are going to be doing with this, is scheduling a time you're meeting with your class, even, if that's 10, 15 minutes, just to get a face-to-face vibe of what's going on. So we're going to schedule our meeting. So from here, you guys are going to add a title. So if this is lecture on Greece, sorry, y'all can tell I taught social studies. Then I can give it a time and a date. So I want to meet at, 4 p.m. to 4:30 or whenever. It does not repeat. You guys can choose, and then it's going to give me the option to choose a team. So because I created this within this team, it's going to go ahead and say this. You cannot add multiple teams, which I know is super annoying. So one thing you could do is create a team. Maybe if you're doing, you want all your world history classes to meet at a specific time, you could create a world history team. That's always an option. Okay, so then you just hit send, and it is going to send your kids an invite, basically, so that they're aware you're meeting. So I'm going to click Meet Now so that you guys can see what options you have in there. Sorry, ignore my... So this is what a Meet Now is going to look like. Sorry, now it's like, oh, you have a meeting. Currently in this meeting is going to show you who's in the meeting. So if you want to know what kids are in there, you can add a number to dial in so that kids have that option. And from here, I've got a couple options. So I can share, which is really cool. Let me show you that. So share allows me to add a PowerPoint. Microsoft Whiteboard is really cool. It's just like a whiteboard you have in your class if you want to right on that desktop window is going to share what's ever on my screen. So we're going to cancel that. And then share, I can share a PowerPoint. So I can upload a PowerPoint. It's going to show my most recent one. So we're just going to add one here. It's going to upload that PowerPoint so that my kids can see my PowerPoint. And then you guys can see I've got presenting options. You also have the option of recording. So recording is going to give you and your kids access to your presentation later. So if you know you're going to have kids that can't always jump on that call from 9 to 10 or whatever, you can simply record it and then give them the information. So that is creating a conference in Teams. It's really, really easy. Again, you guys already have your classes set up unless you want, 3 or 4 classes to be meeting at the same time. That's always an option. So I thought I'd show you guys that so y'all have a few digital tools to get you started. Bye.